One of the things contributing to those prices stabilizing and going down in those areas, days on market, which you're not going to believe, the days on market right now, what we're seeing in Snohomish County. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm not going to waste much of your time because I know you got things to do or maybe even a movie to watch. Hey, quickly, the Northwest MLS just came out with this data for the month of October. And not to sound like a broken record, which I've said not to sound like a broken record about like 5 times already this year, inventory continues to rise, which we've seen since the start of the year. And that has stabilized, continues to stabilize a lot of the median sales price across the Northwest MLS. And in fact, some places we saw a slight decrease, which I'm going to show you a bit. And it also, one of the things contributing to those prices stabilizing and going down in those areas, days on market, which you're not going to believe, the days on market right now, what we're seeing in Snohomish County. If you like Snohomish County, I got a good number for you to see in just a short bit. Now, the Northwest MLS gets its data from 27 of the 39 counties it represents. So, for residential and condos together for the month of October, year over year, we saw a decrease in the amount of transactions closed by as much as 4%. The median sales price, as I said shortly, decreased slightly in the Northwest MLS by as much as 1.5%. And like I said, inventory is a big deal when it comes to what's a lot of buyers are forcing these sellers to sweat out, because if they're not buying, days on market continues to rise. And during that period for October, year over year, residential and condos combined, we saw an increase in the 12-month period by as much as 27%. Here, I'll show you real quick. Let me enlarge this just a short bit so you can see this. All right, so days on market, we saw, I said 27%. This is October 2024. You saw an increase of 27%. So three months worth of inventory we have right now in the Northwest MLS when we're talking about condos and single family residentials together. Again, if you're not too familiar, what does that mean, Julian? Days on market. It means that basically it takes 3 months to get rid of it will take about 3 months to get rid of all the inventory that we right now have in the Northwest MLS, in all the counties, 27 counties, okay? Those experts say it would take 4 to 6 months, for a healthy market rather, it would be 4 to 6 months. It would take 4 to 6 months to sell everything that's in the inventory. Just quickly, I want to show you this. This is what it was October 2021. 0.66, that was the amount of inventory out there. If you sold your house out there during that time, you made bank. Congratulations, you're better than all of us put together. Now, don't waste your time. Hey, quickly, greatly appreciate subscribing or following me on this channel. Now, let's move on quickly to the numbers for October. Again, year over year, King County, single family residential homes. Okay, the big number that sticks out to me, because I know you guys like the dollar figures more than percentages. So we're going to start off the median sales price. The median sales price, let me get my list, which I dropped, my little cheat sheet, because I need it, because these are the month of September. It's just a lot of numbers. Okay, so it was 995, as I said. For the month of September, that number was 975. So we saw an increase in 30 days by as much as $20,000. But again, year over year, increased by as much as 4%. The amount of new listings in the month of September was 2,759. You saw a decrease for October because, again, a lot of sellers are seeing days on market continues to rise. And they're like, you know what, maybe being advised by their great brokers saying, you know what, it might be better. If you're not desperate to sell, let's wait for the spring, which is what a lot of buyers are waiting for, right? Wait till the spring to get into the market. But year over year, we did see an increase of 17%. Days on market, 31 days, 30 days prior to that, 31 days on the market. So that kind of stabilized a little bit right there. And inventory, we see 3,868. The month prior was at 41,57. Okay, move on to Snohomish County. Remember I told you, keep an eye on this number. You're gonna like this if you're looking to buy in that area. Median sales price was $750. The number 30 days prior, $750. So it kind of stabilized right there. But year over year, we saw a decrease by as much as 6%. So buyers, might be a good time to jump in. Even so, when you see this number, days on market, in September, that number was 32. October, 35. People, Listen to me, you're looking to buy a home. Interest rates right now, what? 6.17%. That's the 30-year fixed rate mortgage average across the United States, according to Freddie Mac. That's the lowest they've been since October 2024. So if it's 35 days on the market, sellers hate that. They're miserable right now, right? So a lot of them would take any reasonable offer. So go out there and ask for, a big price drop, reasonable one. Maybe ask for, another type of concession would be paying for closing costs or buying down your rate, or maybe all three. Guys, take advantage of this slow period, especially coming out in November, to get into the market, because again, I've said a million times, don't wait for the spring, because your competition, the other buyers, they're gonna screw you and you're gonna cry, man, I should have done it when Julian said, or whenever your broker said. I don't wanna get in trouble. I don't wanna grab you from another broker. Okay, so let's move on. Here are the numbers for Seattle. This is the Seattle area, just to show you guys what the Northwest MLS considers the Seattle market, all the way by Shoreline, just under Shoreline, all the way down to White Center, and all the way to, let's say here is about, Capitol Hill. Right here, about Capitol Hill, okay? Here are your numbers for Seattle. Single family residential homes, year-over-year numbers. $1,050,000. The 30 days prior to that, that number was 975. So we saw a huge increase in the median sales price for Seattle. Again, most likely, some of the smart buyers out there trying to take advantage of an unhappy seller. I hope you're not one of them. I hope you're selling your house. Just make sure to price it right and you'll be okay. The other total active listings, you see 1297. Pending, 572. The month prior was 627. So again, a lot of things also, guys, is it's a lot seasonal, right? Again, as I said, a lot of sellers right now going, I don't want to jump in the market right now. I'm not desperate to sell, so I'm going to take the advice of Julian or my broker and wait for the spring. If I was going to sell a house and I'm not desperate, when I'm leaving the state, especially that, I would wait until the spring. Just my opinion. Don't come and get mad at me. Inventory 2.3, basically the same thing at 30 days prior. Now we'll move on to the east side. This is the east side. This is what the Northwest MLS considers being the east side. And here are your numbers. Median sales price for the area, $1,550,000. 30 days prior is $1,575,000, so a decrease by as much as $25,000. Now I know a lot of you guys don't want to live out there. That's not much. That's like a hamburger and a Coke, right? Out there on the east side, but it's a little bit of the same. But interestingly enough, 12 months prior, same thing. There's no increase right there. So yeah, you might want to maybe jump in the market if you want to be one of those east siders. Okay. Also, pending sales 466. A month prior was 579. So again, these numbers again from October, so right before Halloween. As we leave Labor Day all the way to Halloween, things are still a little bit active. So that's why we saw a bit of an increase there, but now, again, it's gonna slow down. Amount sold was 499, and then the month prior was 467. Moving on, guys, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Here, I wanna tell you one thing. The total active listings, you saw an increase of 76%. A big reason for that is one area. I want to see what area, so I did a little investigation. What's the area that's contributing to the increase of inventory by as much as 76% on the east side? This is the area that I'm going to focus on. Our spotlight area, which I do every month, is going to be, we've seen it again before, past several months, Juanita, Woodinville. There's a lot of activity out there. It's a great area. I love the area. I was there just this Sunday eating with one of my clients, help her buy a place out in Woodinville. Had a great time. Rosa, hello. We had a great time out there eating, and I just love the area, as you guys know. Fantastic area there you see where Chateau Saint Michel is located. I love it. It's that little wine area. So if you want to see what it looks like, the active listings right now as of today, October, what are we? I mean, November 5th or 6th? I think we're November 5th. Here's what it looks like. When a broker goes on to the Northwest MLS, when you put active listings, you click it, everything that's green, all these little green dots, this is area 600. You know, as I said before in some of my videos, Northwest MLS divides sections or section out areas across the state. Everything's given a number. Here's what I said, 600. All these little green dots right now, those are active listings. Scream, come here. Take me, make an offer. Ask for a price reduction. That's what that means. So you can see there's a lot of inventory out there, a lot of great condos out there. Here are the numbers rather, for the area of Juanita and Woodinville. I know a lot of you guys can't afford it, but for all of you that can, you can. Median sales price is $1,230,000, a slight increase from the year prior. The number before that, or 30 days prior, $1,225,000, so a difference between 5%. Now the east side, the section that I just showed you, Woodinville, Juanita, Woodinville, that's section 600. That's the area that we saw the largest increase in total active listings. Okay, that was an increase of 73%. What I say was the one before, let me see if I can go back here. It increased 76%. That's the east side. Well, we saw right here, Juanita, they're contributing 74%. So that's a massive increase. A lot of new development out there. If you like that kind of living out there, which is not really congested, it's more urban, that's the place you got to go. I totally love that area. Inventory, 2.71. The month prior, 3.23 months worth of inventory. Guys, if you have an area that you're interested in going, and you want to know more about your area, please reach out to me, put it down on the comments section, and I'll put it on my next video so you kind of have an idea what your area is looking like, what area you'd like to buy in or sell, thinking to yourself, should I sell now or wait till next year? Good luck, guys.